What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
Hi there.
Hello. This is your Uncle Bub.
And I am your crazy Aunt Tiffany with purple hair.
What's up, Aunt Tiffany? What's going on?
Get off my property.
Yeah, you have a shotgun and like a moo-moo.
No, Tiffany's
Your
don't wear
slippers.
muumuus. They wear tube tops and short shorts.
I have like a little funky-looking tooth hanging out there. The black tooth. Black tooth Tiffany.
The black tooth Tiffany.
That's so dumb, dude.
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, how's it going, man?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay.
No.
No, I'm actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel really good.
Me too. I am actually losing weight.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't look like it. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. We're big dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're losing.
Yeah. I just, don't eat anything and I'm good.
I've been eating a lot of pineapple.
I just ate a pineapple and a half yesterday.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
That bromelaine's going to end up eating us, though.
Hey, it's what it's there for, right?
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah, bro.
Dude, I don't know why I feel so good today.
I feel great because it's spring. Spring is in the air. So dumb,
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, my god.
You people don't deserve that. You deserve a much better podcast.
That's right. You deserve Michael singing Let's Go Down to Dumas Walker.
Let's all go.
Oh, yeah.
Down to Dumas Walker. Let's all go. Down to Dumas Walker.
That's so freaking weird. What are we going to go do to her? No. She's like 100.
Miss Walker. Oh, shoot. Come on.
Yeah, I never understood that song. And how long, like 30 years we've been hearing that song. I never knew that those were the words. I thought it was like, okay, that sounds weird. And then you look it up and that's what it is.
It's Dumas Walker.
Yeah,
Apparently
we're gonna
it's
go
a
Dumas
bar.
Oh, is it?
It's a bar.
Okay. Where you can get a slaw
not
burger.
Like, not Miss Walker.
Oh.
It's Dumas.
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 Oh.
Walker.
Let's all go down to Dumas Walker.
Did you think it was Dumas? Oh, my gosh.
Well, that's...
Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
Wow. That is some funny crap.
This is what we do now.
30 years in the making, and I just had my mind blown because it has nothing of what I thought.
Well, with that, welcome to the show.
Welcome, y'all.
It's been confirmed that the aliens have landed. In my creation,
Dumas Walker.
It's like, you hit that point where it's like you're either really sheltered your whole life or it's like you're just stupid. I'm kind of on that line right there.
They don't know if you're just dumb or
really innocent. Oh, man, dude. Oh, my gosh, man.
Bro.
Oh, yes.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
We just got new shirts in.
We just got some. And stickers.
Yeah. New shirts, new stickers. Guys, if you want one, you know where to find us.
Yep. Come up to B's Family Dining. They are here.
That's right.
They're waiting for you.
Or send a message along with your story. You can't buy a shirt unless you give us an interesting story.
Ooh.
How about that?
We are not going to have people. No, I'm kidding.
It's the penance you will pay for a T-shirt.
And these shirts are like the black, what is it? The gray and white.
They
like,
are charcoal heather charcoal.
Yeah, sounds kind of fruity, but hey. No, they're cool. It's like the old school 50s monster movie type stuff. So it looks pretty cool.
But they are from Sunday Cool Tees.
Ooh, cool, man.
If you don't know who Sunday Cool Tees is, that's
then
there's
whatever.
there's a podcast called Ninjas Are Butterflies. Guys, shout out to them.
Yeah.
That's their company.
Nice.
And we got our shirts through them, and they're really cool people.
Yeah, they are. They have helped us out. They're a really good price. So guys, come and pick it up. Come support us.
Come get it. It's in
Come
there.
be our jock straps.
Jock straps?
Yeah, for support, man.
Oh, shoot.
Man, I used to hate wearing a cup for baseball.
Dude.
I hated it.
I miss baseball.
Cutting in your own. Never mind. I'm sorry.
But you used to have to wear one because you were a catcher.
Heck yeah, man. And they'd tap you right in the old
They
gene
would.
heads, man, with the baseball bat.
They would, unfortunately.
You wearing a cup?
Yeah.
You better be. It's about to tap you. Turn your head and cough. So stupid. Dude.
Oh, dang it, dude.
Jeez.
I remember playing first base.
Yeah.
I loved first base, dude.
I think you and me were a good team. I was either
Yeah.
catcher or third or pitcher. And yeah, we made a good
Made
team.
a real good team. I remember
awesome.
one time, my most favorite memory of baseball was we needed one more out to win.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a dude, I was on first. There was a dude on first,
Yeah.
and they threw the pitch. The batter hit the ball, line drive straight, like at my groin area.
Golly.
I bent down, like catcher stance.
Yeah.
Caught that thing, dude.
Yeah.
That was the out
Dude.
we needed, bro.
Heck
That
yeah.
was the out we
First base
needed.
Michael saved the day.
Let's see if we have anything. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, first base Michael. You could either be really good at baseball or a really good kisser.
Hey, there you go.
First base Michael. First base Michael.
How'd you get that name?
Oh, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, really. Jeez, man.
Shoot. Bro,
Heck yeah. What's up, man?
are you in a cult?
No.
No.
Are you?
I feel like I used to be.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not in a cult.
Yeah. Good.
But did you know that Fort Stockton is the birthplace of a infamous cult leader?
Let's hear about it, dude. Because this is pretty interesting.
Let's look that
you have
up.
piqued my interest. My antennas are up.
Have you heard of this before?
Probably. Actually, yeah. I think I looked this up, and it like blew my mind.
Yeah.
But I looked it up a long time ago when I was learning about cult leaders and where they come from, and
Okay, here we go. There's
All
a
right.
whole Wikipedia page about it and everything.
jeez, dude.
Here we go. We're going to read this off. Terry Lee Hoffman.
Ooh, he sounds evil.
It's a she.
Oh,
It's a she.
she just looks like a guy.
Born March 21st, 1938.
Okay.
Died
Bag.
October 31st, 2015.
October 31st? That's weird. Is that on purpose?
I don't know. I don't know. Terry Lee Hoffman was an American religious cult leader known for the unexplained deaths of some of her followers, including 2 husbands shortly after they had willed their possessions to her.
Dude, I know this story, man. Yep.
The devotees in her Dallas-based new religious movement, Conscious Development of Body, Mind, and Soul, believed that they fought against spiritual entities called Black Lords on various planes of existence and protected themselves with powerful gems.
Wow.
The goal was joining God and the 12 masters, quote unquote, through reincarnation in the spiritual realm. A 4-year investigation by Dallas District Attorney's Office failed to produce evidence tying Hoffman to the deaths, but she was later sentenced to prison for bankruptcy fraud.
Dude, that is how they get all these people. It's like with bankruptcy and all that stuff, or
Isn't that
IRS fraud.
crazy,
That's
dude?
insane, man.
That's really crazy.
Man.
She was born March 21st, 1938 in Fort Stockton.
Wow.
Our grandpa was 5 years old when she was born.
That's crazy. That is insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I heard about her, and she would have, I think, if this is the one I'm thinking of, that the whole way they got her was people would come into the cult and they would give like all of their possessions, like sell everything that they had.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then give her the money.
Like
and
it's not Branch Davidians, it's
like every cult that you can think of
Yeah.
does that. But yeah, she
what was the Kool-Aid cult?
was it Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
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 Which he was a preacher, right?
If you can call
Somewhat,
it,
you know, yeah.
Mhm.
And when our grandma and grandpa died,
Mm-hmm.
I was going through their stuff and found a Jerry Jones record of him preaching.
Really?
Yeah. It smelled like sulfur.
That's
funk.
Yeah.
I was kind of blown away because, there's a deal that they have. It's called murderabilia, where it's like you go and, you have John Wayne Gacy's paintings or his clown suit or whatever, and you auction it off, and people are big into that stuff,
dude,
man. That could have gone for a lot of money.
That
But I was
could have
like,
gone
you
there.
know what, dude? I'm not going to have this crap out. I'm gonna tear it up. So
you
with
tore up $2 million worth of murderabilia.
murderabilia.
Murderabilia. Amelia Bedelia.
But that was the only thing weird I found like that. So,
Dang, dude.
yeah. But I mean, still, it was kind of weird. Like, he was popular enough that our grandparents or great grandparents had a record of his preaching. So that's crazy,
Well, didn't our great grandparents used to have a record store or like a comics or
It was like
bookstore?
Oh man, I think they worked at a bookstore.
They worked at a bookstore.
Yeah, because I remember being little and going in there, and it smelled like pipe tobacco. Like they had pipe tobacco in there, and books and all that junk. So,
Yep.
but yeah, that's what I remember.
Well, we also had some of our other grandparents in Carlsbad had a record store.
Did they really?
Yep.
Okay, man.
Yep.
Dang, dude. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. But I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cool. So yeah.
Well, cult people are like that.
Okay, yeah.
You have a cult mindset, though?
No, I do not have a cult mindset. And you could really make an argument, like people who are against religion will argue that church is a cult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same way the church argues that other people are cults.
Yeah.
They make the same argument, and pretty dang close to, being on the money with what people do. Because I would say anything that can suck you in, make you feel like you're a family, and like everybody outside of that system is like a stranger, or
you reject your actual family.
Yeah.
They get you to reject your actual family because they don't fall in line. Let's take Scientology, for example.
Yeah.
They make you reject your own kids.
Yeah, they do. And, anything that pushes everybody else out, and you're focused on one system or one leader, making him like the Beavis and Butthead whenever they're all trying to get the TP toilet paper for Beavis.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. But no, dude, that's a big deal out here. And I think I started learning about it whenever I went to the Annie Riggs, and I was just walking through the exhibits. And this was years ago, and I don't think they have it up anymore. Yeah. But they had that witchcraft book, and it was an old one.
I remember you talking about that.
And I'm sitting there staring at it like, what the heck is this, doing here? I mean, that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
So it's like your leaders of a small town have this cult mentality. Yeah. And so they are bringing up people that have a cult mentality.
Okay.
Dude,
am I I may be stepping out of line saying this.
I don't think so. This is our podcast. You do what you want to freaking
do. Have you been seeing all the stuff about the local race for the political race for judge?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's some crazy crap, man.
Yeah. And it's almost like, okay, I'm getting to the point in my life to where it's like politics to me is just a humongous joke. Yeah. I don't give a crap if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I don't care if you say you're a liberal or a conservative. I am a free-thinking human being.
You are both. It's like you're both sides of the same machine.
Yeah. Two wings of the same bird.
Exactly.
Right? It's going to fly. This system that
you're just
are
another
on,
cog in the machine.
That's it, dude. And all this voting stuff is almost like it's, dude, if they're having thousands and millions of people that are sitting here, just putting out paper that has a little check mark on it of who you voted for, and they're faking this stuff, man. Yeah. All of this whole system is broken. Yeah. And I don't give a crap who gets mad about this. I really don't.
For sure.
You are in a broken system. Politics and all that crap, dude, is the biggest joke to me. And I think we need to tear the whole thing down and start over.
Yeah. Well, there's that whole deal about that one guy in office as of right now that the drain the swamp thing that hasn't happened.
Yep.
And it seems to be just like it's like an overflowing toilet.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we're in wars now. We're in foreign affairs with everybody. Big Brother's got his finger in all of the pies everywhere, all over the world.
Yep.
What about us, man? We're paying over $4 here in good old West Texas for gas.
Yep.
$4 freaking dollars. That's outrageous.
It is insane.
And then you have all this stupid crap about people getting laid. This place is supposed to be a place where you can come and you can work your butt off and get rich.
Yeah.
And I'm paying over $5,000 in property taxes a year. What the crap, man? I will never own my own property because of that crap. If I can't come up with $5,000 a year, rebel against the system.
It's illegal to rebel.
Oh, is it really illegal to? Isn't the whole point of rebelling against the system is to bugger off from the crap that ticks you off?
For sure.
I'm all for that, man.
Dude,
I'm all for rising up, dude, against the system.
And this is tax season, man, and taxes freaking suck.
They tick me off, and they throw you a bone.
They don't throw you. They don't even throw you a bone.
Okay, I had a kid, and they threw me a bone. All right, but it's like I paid so much in taxes while I'm working.
It's like, oh, let me give you your money that you paid back.
Seriously, it's like if I make $10, they're giving me 50 cents or 5 cents. Per $50, and that's stupid, man. That's my money. I worked for it.
Yeah,
I don't care about your political system. I don't care about your school system. All this stuff is supposed to work on its own.
Yep.
Okay. If you want a school, then if you have a kid that goes to the school, then you figure it out. I will not have a kid that goes to public school. That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
And then they try to sit here in some states and they're like, oh, well, it's illegal for you to keep your kid at home. It's like, who? Why? Why is it illegal for me to do that?
Dang it.
Who are you to tell me what I can do with my kid? You know what I mean?
Well, that's like with us, I don't know how much I should put out there about it, but like
put it out there, dude.
Sarah and I had to go before a truancy judge 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez, man.
Because there was because Connor, we live out in the country, and every morning Connor was a little late to school. Not every morning. Some mornings he'd be late to school. Well, apparently it happened 10 times out of the 200 some odd days that they have of school.
Oh yeah,
a year. And they were like, "Oh, I saw that you popped up on our radar. That it happened 10 times. When it happened 10 times, you gotta do all this stuff now. But and tomorrow we have to go back over there again.
That's freaking stupid, man.
Because we have to go and prove that for the past 2 weeks, Connor has been going to school on time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or what? You're going to get fined? They're going to make you pay $50?
They told us that they have the smaller court, quote unquote, so that it doesn't get put into a criminal court.
Criminal court?
Yeah.
For not having your kid at school on time.
Yeah.
Criminal.
By a couple of minutes.
That's so absurd and outrageous, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's like I don't understand because he's been to school.
Yeah.
He goes to school.
Yep.
He has not been out. Like he's not been out of school for days at a time.
Shul.
Gallagher.
Shul.
But that's part of I feel like that's a broken system.
It is a broken system, and it's a system that sucks your money out of your pocket, dude. I know here they had in the paper, it's like to keep teachers here, they're going to pay them $90,000 a year. $90,000 to keep a teacher.
It's because nobody wants to teach anymore.
I can work my butt off in the oil field roustabouting or whatever, and I could not make that roustabouting.
Yeah.
To be a teacher, a freaking teacher, and get your house paid for, your housing paid for.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
It's like I can't even make my house payment hardly. I mean, I can make my house payment, people.
Yeah.
I can make it.
We're just making,
people, there's
assumptions.
other people that cannot make their house payments.
Yeah. And then, like, if they're working for the city, they're not making $90,000.
No.
That's ridiculous, man.
And there's some good teachers out there.
There is.
There really are.
Oh, yeah.
But
there's also some pieces of crap,
there's
too.
a lot of really not good teachers.
Like, there's some, I remember going to school, and I had a math teacher. For whatever reason, dude, it just seemed like all fat white kids like me, you just did not like.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was talking to Sarah about this the other day, actually, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
We were talking about how I failed my junior year of Algebra 2, and I had to retake it my senior year. And because the teacher, my junior year, I would get up to, like, there would be all these kids over at his desk, and he would be helping them out. And I would get up, and he would look at me, and he would say,
"Sit down,
Shuttleworth."
fat white kid.
He would say, "Shuttleworth, sit down."
You're like, oh my gosh.
And so I stopped doing anything in that class.
I would. Piece of crap.
And so I failed it. And the next year, I had a really great teacher.
Yeah.
Miss Tavares. Mrs. Tavares.
Yep.
She was amazing. She's one of my favorite teachers ever. And from the beginning of the year, it's like I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I was passing hundreds, everything, to the point to where, like, it's like it clicked with me, and it was like I was this
You're all tutoring all the
I was tutoring the football players.
Dude, man.
I was
like, I failed this last year. So.
yeah, well, like, she had, like, if she had stuff to do, I would teach the lesson for that day.
That's crazy.
She would have me get up there and teach it to them.
Dang.
And, like, she'd be like, "I know you're going to pass this test anyway, so just go ahead and go restock the vending machines or something."
Wow, dude.
I was like, okay.
Dadgummit, man.
And it was, she was great. She really was. And I got the highest average in the school that year for math.
That's crazy, man.
And it was
because she actually gave a crap.
Because she gave a crap.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
That's the kind of teachers we need.
Yeah. And I hated saying, like, all fat white kids, but it was like me. There was another dude who looked just about like me. A really good friend of ours,
Yeah.
And me and I would go first period in there and make like a 46 on a test.
Yeah.
He would go second period, and then we would meet each other after second period. He's like, "I got a 46. I was like, "Dude, I did too." Like, wow, we're equally dumb. Thank goodness.
Well, dude, there was all of my friends that were noticing that he was doing that to me.
Yeah,
and they were standing up for me, and they'd be like, "That's really not cool." And it's, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but
it's a cult.
It is, man. I can't.
Well, dude, let's read some more about this cult leader from Fort Stockton.
Read about it, dude.
So, her second husband, 25-year-old Glenn Cooley, decided to leave the cult and his marriage with Terry in late 1976. 5 days after the divorce was finalized, Cooley was found dead from a Valium and Librium overdose.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Yeah. On February 1st, 1977, Cooley's will, which named Hoffman as the sole beneficiary and was discovered in her safe, was produced by Hoffman.
Yep.
Her group saw the incident as proof that the Black Lords were seizing control and contaminating the local population.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Yeah, and I think that was another thing that she would do is, like, all these older people, she would get a whole bunch of old folks.
Yeah.
And get them to will everything over to her. And it was like properties and money and, anything that they had. And that's how she made a buttload of money.
For sure.
By people getting willed certain stuff.
That's crazy,
yeah,
man.
It was insane. Yeah, dude, I remember checking that crap out, man. Guys, if you're in a cult, get out. Yeah. I was just seeing something today about a girl who was about my age. And she was saying in the early 2000s when, like, the vampire kick was going on, everyone's listening to that band Godsmack. You're like, yeah, I'm a wicked.
Few creatures of the night captured our imagination like vampires.
Yeah, dude. And sitting there, and she was saying that she would get on, because it was before, Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. And she would get on to forums, and there was like certain forums that would prey on really young, I would say like 15 to 18-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was, I think, in Louisiana, like over Marie Laveau kind of territory.
Yeah.
And she ended up moving over to Louisiana and got involved with the cult because of this stuff.
This is a friend of yours?
No. This is I just saw a video about her.
Okay.
It was on TikTok, and she's sitting there talking about it, saying that, back in the day, they convinced me that there was vampires breaking into my house at night. They convinced me that they were draining me of my blood so they could survive.
What the heck, man?
And so they also convinced me to move to Louisiana so I could be protected by them. And she became involved with a vampire cult.
Wait, so the thing that she moved over there to get away from?
Well, it was like good and bad vampires.
Oh.
So
that's
it was,
really weird.
Yeah, it was insane, dude. And she was saying like these people were like, they weren't like teenagers like her. She was in her young years, but these guys were like 50s and 60s and
good grief,
just disgusting human beings.
Yeah.
Child
trafficking.
Yeah, I cannot stand that crap, man.
Oh, dude.
They all need to be hung. I'm dead serious, man.
Yep. It's like, bring it back, dude.
Yep, hang them in the courtyard.
It don't matter
who
they are. If they've done that crap,
yep,
string them.
Yep, I am. Ooh, it gets me going, dude. Cannot stand it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
It makes me sick.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's more prevalent than everybody would like to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Your politics are jacked up, your school system jacked up, and everybody's under this assumption that everything's peachy.
Yep.
And when you get to thinking like you and me think, dude, and you start seeing, you're like, not everything's peachy. Yeah. Not everything is good.
Everything is good.
Dude, man, there is so much evil that has penetrated every single part of our lives, man, that just, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It is really dumb.
People that are just so willing. Okay, we're going back to like sex crimes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people that are influenced by like pornography.
Yep.
And that is such a big industry right now.
Multi-trillion-dollar industry,
you got, like,
dude.
OF and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Bro.
Where just anybody can go on there and
anybody
sell your feet pics and whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's like they wonder why we have such a big problem. It's a sin problem, dude.
Yep.
It is a sin problem.
Well, they sit there and trickle in, okay, any way that they can.
Mm-hmm.
Men are visually stimulated.
Yeah.
Okay. Women are emotionally stimulated.
Yeah.
Like big time. So, and I think it's kind of going a little bit like women are also now becoming pretty crazy.
Yeah.
As far as like the visual stimulation goes.
Well, that's because we have so much of it now with TikTok and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Everybody's addicted to the phone and addicted to just sitting there and watching videos.
Yeah.
How many people out there take like a 2-hour dump because you're sitting there on TikTok, right?
How many of your legs have fallen asleep on the toilet because you're sitting there watching videos?
That's what it is, man.
Have you ever burnt your pizza because you were sitting on the toilet watching YouTube?
That's pretty specific, Michael. How many times have you burnt your pizza?
4 times.
Okay, yeah. Dang it, DiGiorno. Oh, my God.
It's like when you sit there long enough for all the fizziness to get out of your soda.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long
dude.
time.
Dang, man. Yep. Yeah.
You get out of the bathroom and your 3-year-old son is now a fully grown adult.
Yeah, you've been in there for a while. Got a mustache and crap.
Yeah, that's years, man.
Dang it, dude. Yeah, dude. No, it's just, it is so nuts with, everything being so just in your face all the time.
And readily available.
Yeah. I remember being a kid, dude. We didn't have that crap.
No.
We didn't, there was, what did we have? You go buy a comic book or something.
Yeah.
I think we had video games.
We had, okay, I was just talking about this the other day too.
Yeah.
We had the section of the movie rental places that someone would like be standing there next to the door, and they'd be like looking both ways with their arms crossed. And when they thought nobody was looking, they would open the door and get in real quick. They would do that.
Yeah.
And as kids, we'd be standing there and we would like peek in, and you'd see like,
Oh my gosh.
you'd see like pantyhose or something like that.
Yeah, right. Good grief. Yeah.
That's what we had.
And that's just what it is,
Yep.
But man, everything's so.
found a nasty magazine under someone's bed.
It's like probably. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what.
Dang it, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
When you put people like that in power, like Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, dude. I mean, golly, that guy was so popular and rich.
Yep.
And he could do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah, he could.
I mean, and he got away with a lot of stuff.
He did.
There's so many women that sit here and talk about how bad of a human being he was.
Yeah.
And how, well, duh. What
Like,
do you think you're doing there,
Do you think if he was still alive, he'd have like any involvement with the whole Epstein thing?
I really do think that he was involved with the Epstein thing. I think that he was just a flow of girls fresh looking for popularity or money or whatever.
Yeah.
And these people they're dragging them in from like all these little bitty towns or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, from like the, flyover country. And then they're going, trying to get popular in California or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they definitely could be in there.
For sure.
I mean, they're escorts,
Yeah.
and that just dadgummit, man. That's a crazy deal. And I hate that women get sucked into that,
Yeah. It's terrible, man.
Yeah.
Makes me sick to think about.
Makes you sick to your stomach, dude. But it happens, and it happens every day. And everybody, it has become now that it is an okay thing.
Yeah.
So what if you're looking up whatever? So what if you're going to go get into an industry?
Oh, it's just your natural feelings.
Yeah,
That's how you feel as a human.
Yeah, explain like the rise of drug problem in that industry and suicide in that industry.
Yep.
Look up how many of those people have killed themselves because of the way they feel.
Yep.
How
many of them are hooked on meth and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and not even like drug overdoses, but like people that have I think I've read that people like jump off buildings, blow their heads off, stuff like that. Yeah.
Man.
When your inner pain is so bad that you have to shoot yourself in the head so you think you can feel better. There's a different way out of that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a lot of mental illness now.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
They call it that.
Yeah.
They sit here and
But
force
it's so-
feed people pills and stuff,
It's
man.
mental illness brought on by physical trauma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny about all of that?
What's that?
Like, started talking about cults and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That is what those cult leaders feed on.
Dude, that whole industry is a cult, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like they sit there and they just it's nothing to them now.
Yeah.
Like their bodies being used like that is nothing to them.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, it's another day.
Yeah. It's just
another
what
day.
it is.
It's just how it is.
The government sits there and they have done like, back in the 60s and whatever, studied on LSD.
Oh,
and
dude.
sit there, give LSD to a bunch of people and see what it does.
What was that called? Project.
Oh crap, man! I couldn't think about that right now.
Oh man.
Project LSD to people. I don't know. Project Hippie.
I gotta look it up now because it's just
Yeah. But they would sit there, and they would force feed that stuff to people,
Yeah.
and I know they're doing it with other things. I mean, giving people drugs to see how they react, cocaine, giving that to people to see how they react, letting people smoke as much weed as they possibly can.
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra, there we go. Yeah. So,
Bro.
That's your government doing what it does.
Mm-hmm.
They could sit here and blow up all the freaking cartel getting drugs into the country. They could do that. They could stop it right now if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But they don't want to.
But they're making money off of it.
Yeah, they're making money off of it. CIA, I mean, people that sit there and get sick, from whatever this crap is doing to your body, going to the hospitals run by government. You know what I mean? And it's just a domino effect, like a reverse domino effect.
Yeah.
From the bottom up, sitting there feeding people trickle up, I guess you could say, you know? And these people are sick.
Yeah.
And the mentality nowadays is like, if your body's dying, don't do things to make you better. Keep doing what's stupid and making you sick.
Yeah.
But take this pill. You know, how many drug commercials come on sitting there talking about take this pill?
Yeah.
All of that, dude. You want to start getting into like spirituality with that type of stuff?
Yeah.
That's pharmakeia, and that is 100% witchcraft.
Dang.
Yeah. Look into that, man.
That's crazy, man.
Double bubble boiling, whatever.
Yeah.
In the cauldron, all of that, dude, is
What did they used to call it?
pharmacy.
It started with an A.
Oh.
Alchemy.
Alchemy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you have a good thing about this and you have a bad thing about this.
Yeah.
You've got like natural herbs and oils that help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you also have the bad side of this stuff to where it's like, okay, well, let's make this high potent, painkiller and let's just give it to people in the 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, we got heroin. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And let's put this stuff in a drink called Coca-Cola, which still uses the cocaine leaves.
They still use coca leaves in Coca-Cola?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
They're the only company that is allowed to bring in those leaves for the flavor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Look it up, man. They're still doing
I got to
it.
Google that.
Google
that. Sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy. It sounds nuts, but they're allowed to do it.
Does Coca-Cola still use coca leaves? Whoa.
Dude.
Yes.
Straight up.
Coca-Cola still uses coca leaves in their formula, but they are decocainized.
Sure.
Also called spent leaves.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Where are they getting those from, dude? Mexico?
The Steppen
That's why
Company.
Mexican Coke is so much better.
Dude, listen to this. Listen to this. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Steppen Company in New Jersey is the only commercial entity in the U.S. authorized by the DEA to import and process these leaves, removing the cocaine for pharmaceutical use, and supplying the leftover extract for the beverage.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes, sir.
What?
100%, dude, right there. Is that nuts?
You sit there and you hear people say, "Oh, they don't use it in there anymore."
Yeah.
Well, that's
That's
coca.
bull crap.
That's coca leaves that they're using.
They
That's
are using the
thing.
plant,
Oh my god!
So there is always a little trace of that crap that's getting into your system, okay?
And that's why I love drinking Splash
That's
Refresher.
why Dr. Pepper is
Splash Refresher with electrolytes, no sugar,
and no cocaine.
and no calories. Oh, dang
Yeah,
it.
man. Yep.
Bro.
So like cocaine, sit there and read about it, and people that take it sit there and their heart starts pounding out of their chest.
Yeah.
People are wondering why they're drinking so much Coke that their heartbeat is just sitting there going insane.
Dude, there's Pops.
Oh my.
Hi, Daddy. Oh, dang.
Got us some good stuff.
Got some cobbler.
Is it peach?
Y'all don't mind me sitting here smacking on stuff.
Apple?
Apple.
Okay.
Oh, it looks so good.
We're going to call me Apple later. Peach cobbler at B's Family Dining.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you. Sorry, apple cobbler. He said it 3 times, and I'm still peach cobbler.
Bro, this is so good. And you can have some of this possibly tomorrow at B's Family Dining.
There we go. Man. Good stuff.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I've eaten a banana today.
Dang, dude. What have I had today? I don't even know what
So I'm okay to eat it.
Yeah, there you go, man. Dang. Oh,
Bro.
yep. But no, all that pharmacy stuff, man. You look back, you trace it back. Even the symbol for it, it goes way back. Where it's like the snake. Think about it, dude. Come on. Snake on a tree.
Well, there's the whole deal about in the Bible raising the snake on the pole.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Was that Moses?
Yeah.
raising the stake on the pole, and anyone who looked upon it was healed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think is that where they get it?
Dude, I don't know. I just know. Here, let me look up like the pharmacy or the.
My gosh, this is so good. If you haven't had any apple cobbler, people, get you some. Get you some right now.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be right back after these words.
It's actually a Greek symbol.
It's a Greek symbol?
Yeah.
Okay, it is called the rod of Asclepius. Sometimes also spelled Asclepios.
Asclepios.
You don't need to know that. The staff of Asclepius is a serpent entwined rod wielded by the Greek god Asclepius, a deity in Greek mythology associated with the healing and medicine. In modern times, it is the predominant symbol for medicine and healthcare, although the similar caduceus, which has 2 snakes and a pair of wings, is sometimes misused for that purpose.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yep. So, sitting here talking about Greek gods. Okay. What do you think the Greek gods were?
I think they were, oh my gosh.
Like Nephilim?
Nephilim.
Okay. Now, Nephilim, sitting there in the Bible, taught humans how to do alchemy.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
And how to work metals and how to women to paint up their faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's in, like what is it? I think it's dadgum Book of Enoch, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's either Jasher or Enoch. And it's in there talking about what they used to do to help mankind further themselves, I think, I'm guessing. And that's part of it. Instead of just going out and, you making your food, you planting your plants, working by the sweat of your brow in order to eat, getting goats, a herd of goats, and getting your milk and your cheese, and all your meat from them. Mm-hmm. You go and you eat whatever you want, like junk food nowadays, right? Yeah. Or stuff that have been sitting out for long periods of time that doesn't rot. That is all part of this. Dang. It's all part of the system that wants you to be physically ill.
So they can keep medicating you.
Yes. And the Greek god, supposedly, Nephilim creature, sat there and taught people how to do that.
That's crazy.
That goes back so long, man.
Speaking of Nephilim, I saw a TikTok video about a guy who was, he was saying that he was, oh gosh, I can't remember where he was.
Mexico.
Was it Mexico?
I think it's Mexico.
And
I think
his son was with him?
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he said he looked up on the ridge line, like a mountain ridge line, and he saw something. He saw trees, like a tree, and then next to the tree, he saw what looked like a tree.
Yeah.
But then it started like kind of rocking back and forth.
Oh yeah, man.
And like he said that he knew that this thing could hear what he was thinking,
like supersonic hearing or some crap.
And he said, and he was like,
that was pretty loud. I don't know what that was.
It was over here, dude.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Sorry, we just had a big old noise here in the restaurant again.
It's haunted.
Dude, it does that quite a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, while we're doing this. Anyway, he said that he knew that thing could tell what he was thinking.
Yeah.
And so he got his son. He told his son, look up on that ridge line and tell me what you see. And he said his son was like kind of like had a little attitude about it. He was like, you mean the freaking giant?
You mean the freaking giant?
And he said that he started thinking, he was just like, in Jesus' name, go.
Yeah.
You can't control me. You can't do anything, And the thing started like bowing up at him. And
like an animal.
Like an animal.
Like a freaking animal.
It was like bowing up and kind of like going, like he was in pain almost kind of.
Dude.
Something. Crazy, dude.
That's crazy. Heck yeah. Man, I saw another video also talking about like Nephilim and stuff. So
we need to start saving these videos so we can play them.
I know, right? But there is a dude. How much time do we got?
We're at 45 minutes.
Okay, so we're doing pretty dang good. The video was talking about how in the days of Moses, or no, days of Noah.
Yeah.
It'll so be at the coming of the man or the son of man.
Yeah.
Okay. and he was talking about like the Nephilim was kind of like not the issue about what he's talking about in that. He was saying it was about genetically modified animals because they came down also and messed with the animals, the creatures. And that
they were
is
like,
in the book of...
not that they were just like breeding with the women of the world, but they were like
messing with the creatures.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I think I saw that one too.
Yep. And, you know, they're sitting there trying to like splice pigs and whatever. I mean, how many times have you seen already, like when they first started this stuff, they were putting like human ears on mice.
Yeah.
Okay. Or now you can have like pig heart, you know, in your body. So, I don't know,
now
man.
they're just like lab growing hearts and stuff like that.
Yeah, lab growing stuff, and now everyone's talking about them
With, like,
bringing
stem
back,
cells and
yeah,
stuff.
like the woolly mammoth. They already brought back the wolf.
Mhm.
What wolf was it? Dire wolf.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
So I mean, they're already doing
And the was it the black rhinoceros?
wow,
The black rhino. They've already got it cloned.
So they're like Jurassic Parking this stuff up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
And
time.
the reason when I was a kid, remembering why they weren't, because I was like, oh, well, they have the science to do this. Why aren't they doing it? You know, because I was a kid. I didn't know like the repercussions that are going to happen.
Yeah.
You're introducing a whole new creature to a thing that hasn't been here in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years because I don't believe in a multi-thousand-year Earth. I believe that's like 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
Just the population growth alone shows you that.
Like a millions of years. It's not.
No, heck no, I don't believe that. But you know, you're introducing something into a population that it's not going to know what to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to know what to eat. It's not going to know how to act. And if this, let's say a dire wolf comes up, you know,
Yeah.
on a pack of dogs or whatever, packs up with them, it's going to tear it up.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Or, I don't know, just eating all the deer, eating, you know, just anything it can.
Yeah.
All right. Or a rhino. How many people are going to try to kill this thing
Yeah.
and get like the only black rhino,
It's like-
ivory that is known to man now?
It's a weird thing to think about because like you're sitting here like there's a reason those things went extinct, whether it be man or whether it be nature.
Mm-hmm.
But in those cases, something's going to happen. Like it's either the new species is either going to die because nature doesn't want it here,
Yeah.
or nature's going to succumb to
It.
it,
Yeah. It's going to be the
and it's
top of the food
change
chain.
the nature. You know,
Yeah. So if you have a lot of deer and you introduce a predator, guess what? Predator is going to go after your deer.
predator's going to win.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It is nature. Okay, but you're introducing something that has died off, and I believe that ever since the fall of Adam and Eve, we're doing good still.
Yeah, we're at 50 minutes.
Okay, ever since the fall, this world has been a dying world.
Yeah,
Okay, it is slowly going downhill. Everything is dying. People they don't live thousands or hundreds of years.
yeah,
Not 900 years, you know, nothing like that anymore. And so now you're lucky if you get like 75, you know,
yeah,
and it just, everything is going downhill, and it's supposed to.
yeah.
You know, this world is not made anymore to be thriving.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you have your seasons, your grass grows and everything. That is promised to go throughout the, you know, the lifespan of us. But as far as like creatures on this earth, you know, the blue whale one of these days is probably not going to make it.
Yeah.
Just because it's so big and the oceans are, you know, people are eating things that they're not supposed to in the ocean that whale eats, you know, or whatever the heck. So I don't know, man. It's just
this whole world is getting ready for a fire cleansing.
a complete, you know, meltdown of biblical proportion.
Biblical
you know?
meltdown.
Yeah, dude. And it's interesting to see And it's interesting, the politics on everything going on right now, and how everyone is so ticked off about everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we just got to sit back and watch it.
Yeah.
Because there's really nothing that you can do to stop
Right.
what is going on.
Right.
I don't care how many times you vote. You can sit there and, you know, I don't know what you're going to do, you know. Assassinations will not work.
Right.
It's going to happen. Everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to go.
It's going to go
I'm
that
not
way.
saying go assassinate anybody. That's not what I'm saying.
Not at all.
So don't go and do something stupid. 'cause
Killing
you're
is
an
a
idiot.
sin, people.
Yes.
It's a sin.
Murder is a sin. y'all.
Murder.
So don't do it.
Murders. Oh,
You're
sorry.
allowed to protect yourself, but do not do anything dumb. But yeah, dude, things are ramping up quickly.
Things are ramping up. Things are changing
Yeah.
for the way that they're supposed to go.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Well, dang it, dude.
Get out of the cults, y'all. Get out of the cults of politics and schools and just get the heck out. You know, go get you some acreage. Go grow you some food.
Go get some ice cream.
Go get some ice cream and have a good day. But
Ice
make
cream
it
is
yourself. Milk your own
Dairy
cow.
Queen has good ice cream, bro.
Man.
All right, guys.
Jeez.
I think that's going to be it. Enough of us rambling.
That was pretty good, though.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. So if you argue with me, you're
Truth
wrong.
bombs.
Dang it, man.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Well, y'all have a great day.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have a wonderful night.
We love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.